He once danced past Ederson in Paris and gave Real Madrid another Champions League miracle. Now, just 3 seasons later, Spanish media claim Rodrygo Goes is sitting at home and vowing never to pull on the white shirt again until he's granted a summer escape. The Bernabéu has seen transfer dramas before, but this one could redraw Europe's power map, ignite a £90 million bidding war, and decide Carlo Ancelotti's own future. Stick around, because the twist at the end will leave every Madridista holding their breath. Yet behind the headline-grabbing refusal, Madrid reporters say Rodrygo has actually been wrestling with a stubborn fever and an even more stubborn frustration. He's gone from potential Ballon d'Or outsider to rotational afterthought in 6 bewildering months. Sunday night's Clásico should have been Rodrygo's redemption arc. Instead, his name never even appeared on the team sheet. The club cited a lingering fever. Fans weren't buying it. After all, the Brazilian has scored just once in his last 22 games. A slump that's seen his starting spot handed to Academy star Nico Paz. On Spanish talk radio the next morning, callers raged that the illness felt like a smokescreen. Cadena Ser's Ignacio Marcano revealed Rodrygo left Valdebebas early the previous Friday, mumbling he was fastidiado, fed up, by how fast his stock had fallen. According to English tabloids, the 24-year-old believes Ancelotti's 4-3-1-2 pushes him into blind alleys on the right wing, far from the penalty box where he thrives. He reportedly issued a blunt ultimatum: either I play where I can decide games, or I find a club that lets me. For a forward whose game is timing late runs, that tactical shift feels like wearing someone else's boots, painful and pointless. The dressing room got tense. Ancelotti stayed silent. But that wasn't the whole story. British daily The Sun claims the frustration is supercharged by Jude Bellingham's meteoric rise and Kylian Mbappe's impending arrival, leaving Rodrygo fearing he'll forever be the sacrificial piece of Madrid's front line. Just 48 hours later, a late-night bombshell dropped. Rodrygo was refusing to play another minute for Real Madrid until his future was sorted. Teammates tried to call. He didn't answer. Club directors drove to his apartment. He wouldn't open the door. Florentino Perez, a veteran of the Ronaldo and Bale sagas, suddenly had a new firefight. Insiders told AS that senior captains Cruz and Carvajal found themselves in an awkward peace-brokering role, reminding the Brazilian that even Galacticos can go from hero to villain overnight in Madrid's razor-thin court of public opinion. Manchester City never forget a target. 12 months ago, they bid €90 million and got a polite no. Now they're back, and they're not alone. Arsenal see him as the missing wide forward to elevate Arteta's front line. Liverpool are bracing for Salah's eventual farewell. United crave star power. Chelsea crave, well, anyone who scores. Spanish daily AS claims Madrid will start talking at €100 million, despite a €1 billion clause. A Yahoo Sports column warns City may launch a blitz before Euro 2025 kicks off, betting that Madrid's need to finance Mbappe's wages will soften Perez's stance. Meanwhile, Arsenal insiders hint Edu is preparing an incentive-laden offer with goal bonuses big enough to make any winger's head spin. Stop making things up. The words, posted on Rodrygo's Instagram story beneath a laughing emoji, seem to swat away Arsenal and Liverpool chatter. Publicly, he's calm, loyal, smiling. Privately, sources say he still wants guarantees, a central role, a coach who trusts him, and a project built around his pace. Curiously, in the very next slide of that story, Rodrygo showed himself inside a hyperbaric chamber recovering from fatigue, proof he's nursing more than bruised ego. The double message, denial plus recovery pick, had Madrid-based journalists debating whether it was a peace offering or a countdown clock. Multiple reports claim the club is tracking PSG wonder kid Désiré Doué as a direct replacement should Rodrygo bolt. Preparing bids before the window opens is Madrid's way of saying, "We have options." It also ramps up pressure. Accept a renewed role or watch someone else wear the number 11. PSG's hard, not-for-sale stance only underscores how serious Madrid are, because Florentino rarely telegraphs interest unless he's ready to push. If Doué stays put, the backup plan shifts to Athletic's Nico Williams, meaning Rodrygo's exit would trigger a domino effect across La Liga and League One. Here's the wild card. Next season's coach. Radio Marca reports Rodrygo would consider staying if new manager Xabi Alonso guarantees a system tailored to his strengths. That possibility complicates everything. A single phone call from the incoming boss could flip an exit demand into a contract extension. Alonso's camp, for its part, sees Rodrygo as a second striker partner for Vinicius in a 4-4-2 diamond, not a stranded right-winger. If that vision becomes public, the entire saga could pivot from divorce talk to honeymoon hype in a matter of days. But even a tactical piece won't solve Madrid's looming math problem. With Kylian Mbappé set to pocket around €31 million per year, the club's gross wage bill is projected to hit €279 million, perilously close to La Liga's cost control ceiling. By contrast, Rodrygo earns a modest €12.5 million, yet his sale would still shave €240,000 a week off the books and bring in a 9-figure fee. Madrid insiders whisper that the €100 million asking price isn't just leverage. It's the figure finance chiefs calculate will offset Mbappé's salary and keep the balance sheet UEFA safe. Remember, Rodrygo's public €1 billion release clause is more marketing than reality. Club negotiators have privately signaled they'll deal if the offer clears 9 digits plus add-ons. Rodrygo stands at a crossroads. Sell now and Real Madrid bank a 9-figure fee, handing the keys to a new starlet. Keep him, and they must promise tactical changes and perhaps a new coach to unleash the version that once terrified Europe. For Premier League giants, the window can't open soon enough. For Madridistas, the next press conference could decide whether the kid who conquered Paris writes his next chapter in white or waves goodbye from a rainy English touchline. Either outcome feels seismic. Madrid's era of Brazilian brilliance could fracture, or it could be reforged under Xabi Alonso's fresh blueprint. And in this high-stakes poker game, every silence, every Instagram story, every fever, even, counts as a tell. Summer 2025 has its main character. Now the football world waits for his final move.